We're here clicking with Courtney, who is the creator, owner, and founder of Maison Du Soir. That's, of course, my most favorite sleep and loungewear company in the entire world. She also happens to be one of my best friends. So I'm gonna get straight into the questions and start with a question to put you on the spot, which is, are you here because you are one of my best friends, or are you here because you believe in what we're doing?
Both. Right?
Fair, yeah.
I love what you guys are doing. I think it's groundbreaking and new, and on top of that, I love supporting my fellow female entrepreneurs and supporting my friends, of course. And I just think what you guys are doing is just different, and not only different, but you're bringing your personality and your style and your expertise to everything. And so I'm a huge fan. Can I be at every taping?
Yes, I wish you were at every taping. One of the things we wanted to talk to you about is we get a lot of information and a lot of questions from women that are dying to know how to get into business. But we really want people to understand the real picture of what it's like, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the in-between. So one of the things I wanted to ask you was, is it tough? Is it easy? If you're on the fence about starting your own business, where exactly do you go? Do you have to be all in? Walk us through what that looks like.
Yes, I think you have to be all in. I think you also have to have a passion for it. For me, there's no plan B. I don't think you can have a plan B. So yes, it's a roller coaster. It's absolutely wonderful and amazing. And then sometimes I'm driving and I'm hysterically crying.
That's true. I know that for a fact.
Or calling you, do you think this is cute? Because everybody else said they hated it. So it's just about taking risks and being confident, and it's a learning process. It's been very humbling for me.
Yeah.
Very empowering at the same time. I absolutely say go for your dreams. But yeah, you have to be willing to put your seatbelt on and go along for the ride.
I mean, have there been times that you've been ready to throw in the towel?
Yes.
A lot?
Yes. And in the beginning, it was probably once or twice a year.
Okay.
And then in the last couple of years, it's been every other week. It's just, the business is growing, so I'm really grateful for that. So with that comes, a lot more problems, but you just have to learn to deal with them and learn to roll with the punches. And
for women in business, do you think it's an even playing ground?
I think that there can be, but I definitely think sometimes it comes more difficult, probably in the area of getting a loan or being taken seriously. I haven't experienced it as much since I removed myself from the corporate world, so I'm glad that I did that. But yeah, you do. I experience it. That's why I'm so supportive of females and female entrepreneurs, because I don't think it's been completely equal.
Yeah. If you had to give your 21-year-old self advice,
oh gosh,
what would you tell that 21-year-old self?
You're not that cool.
We've gotten the best answers. Sasha said drink more, but that's, you're not that cool. Why do you say that?
Because I think when you're younger, you think that you're just invincible, and which is wonderful. I think the business sort of knocked it out of me in a way, and in a good way. It's humbling.
Yeah.
It's really humbling to start something from nothing and to grow it, and to learn everything that I've learned, and to learn, and to be proud of myself, but at the same time know how much I didn't know. So I think, when I look back on the years of trying things when I was 21, it's oh God, I didn't have a shot at this business at 21. Yeah. So I'm glad I started it later.
So what if you are 21 though? Say you are 21 and you're really looking to get into your own business. Is there then different advice that you would give a 21-year-old person getting into the business world?
That's a great questions, Carrie.
Thank you, Courtney.
I think it's important, if you have the time, to educate yourself, take classes. I took classes, business classes, even though I had already, been in the corporate world for 10 years. I took classes on everything, QuickBooks, how to value your business, everything I took courses in. So I guess I would recommend that. Educate yourself as much as you can. You'll learn along the way as well. But
speaking of school, what was your worst subject in school?
I was kind of a nerd.
No, you weren't. Fine, what was your best subject?
Spanish, which has all failed me at this point.
Which is funny because you married somebody who's from Spain.
Yes.
So stay in school, people. You never know what husband you're going to meet.
That's true.
That is true. If you could see your sleepwear on anybody in the world, it could be, I don't care who it is, who would you put something on?
Who I would love to see it on is Kate Middleton.
Ooh, that's good.
I think she's just so classy, and she's also a style icon, and
Kind of like a modern day Jackie O.
yes.
Yeah. Have you had one moment or you got one account or one thing that happened that you were like one of your proudest moments in your business?
Trying to think back, I move so fast and things change so much that I kind of forget and move on. People magazine hit, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Can I say one for you?
Yes, please, I need help.
When you
Thank
got
you.
an email from Anna
Yes.
Wintour, that was a big moment, I
Yeah,
thought,
yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah, that was very sweet of her. She sent me a thank you note.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good one. Desert Island Beauty product, what is it? If you cannot live without one beauty product, what is it?
Oh, my dry shampoo,
Oh, which brand?
chlorine.
Really?
Yeah. Are you okay with that?
I'm okay
Is
with
that.
that.
Like
I
an
approve.
okay
Yeah,
answer?
no, I approve of
Or
that.
is it like B level?
No, that's
Okay.
good. It could be, there's like,
Should I have
there's,
said Orbe?
no, there's that psst one that you can buy at like,
Is that what it's called?
yeah, PSSSST, and it's like $3.99 and it's amazing. There are no wrong answers
Dry
here.
shampoo, is that okay? It doesn't go on your face? Was that an
No,
okay
I
answer?
think that's a great answer.
Okay.
How?
This is more fun. Let's talk about this.
Okay, fine. Let's talk about this. Beauty-wise, how do you feel like you've changed in the last 5 years? Now that you have to be in radio and in the spotlight and meeting with beauty editors and in the press and all of these things. Like, have you had to step up your game? Do you feel like you always had it in you? What do you do differently than when you weren't in the public eye?
Just make sure I'm prepared. Have a manicure.
That's a good
I've
one.
walked in places and pointing, and you kind of pull your finger back.
Like,
You're
that's
"Oh,
not
gosh."
the cutest.
So yeah, just making sure I'm prepared, I guess. I've never had a big beauty routine. I'm pretty quick. Always appreciate when there's a makeup artist or hairstylist around.
If you weren't doing what you're doing right now, what do you think you'd be doing?
Probably working a corporate job. Probably wouldn't be very happy. It's a good question for me because I'm so happy. I absolutely love what I do. It's borderline kills me, but it's the best thing I've ever done.
Well, I think that's a good intro into one of the questions we like to ask everybody that we interview and work with, which is, what is your definition of an entrepreneur?
My definition of an entrepreneur would be someone who has heart and passion and hustle all together
That's a good
for
one.
one thing. Focus solely on that.
Do you have any irrational fears or superstitions?
So every time I walk on an airplane, I touch the outside of the airplane before I walk in.
You do?
Yeah, is that so weird? And I
It's
try
not
to,
as weird as mine is.
I try to like make sure nobody notices. I'll,
Sly.
like keep it low.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
When people lick their fingers, is that a pet peeve?
Who do you know that licks their
I
fingers?
don't know, it's so gross.
Fill in the blank.
Yeah.
People who wear flannel cat pajamas, blank.
Should not ever be allowed to sleep over at your house, ever.
Fancy meeting you here in a matching robe.
Look at
Okay,
you.
I'm here because I need to know what I need to do.
Oh boy, scoot over.
Not to crash
With the
the
two
party,
angels.
But
I'm
crash
happy
away.
to. What do I need to do to be able to go home with this robe?
This
Short of
happens
stealing it from me?
every single time.
I actually would never steal anything from anyone, but I am considering wavering my integrity for this robe. I'm not kidding. I want it so bad.
So
I
do
feel like
I.
I'll be a better person with it.
You do feel. You
But
feel
can I
more
say
fabulous.
something? To lay around the house like this is so much better than sweatpants.
No,
You're like, what do you mean? I'm in
You're
my
like, I'm
underwear.
just watching TV. So answer the question, because if you
Yes.
don't answer it, it's sold out. That's
It's
the
sold
answer,
out.
and you know that.
It's sold out. These two sold out within a couple weeks of making it on the site. And then, so we did this one. So it's coming, but it's in November.
Okay, so it's on the site, and on the site, is it sold out?
This is on the site as pre-order right now.
Wait, how?
And it comes in November.
I need
know it's
instant
awful.
gratification.
I know.
So hold on a second, instant gratification. This is a good question for people
Okay.
that are learning
That's
about
why I'm
inventory.
wondering.
Because as these new brands emerge and the incubator companies that we're working with, how do you even know? Like, do you get
Yeah.
a hunch that this is going to be a good one, so I order more? And then when you sell out, is it like you make more, or sorry, too bad, so sad?
It's-
Laura.
I-
Too bad, so sad.
I don't want to hear too bad, so sad. I am a resourceful person.
She said she would pay double for it
I
earlier
will
today.
pay triple. I'll want to go home in that robe.
Okay, so in the wholesale business, you show the line to accounts well before it comes out.
Okay.
So right now I'm showing spring 2018 to all the retailers that I ship to. So that line doesn't come out till January. So you get a read on the line of what the retailers, your accounts are liking. So that's merchandising, and that's my merchandising background, which is boring.
But that's how
It's not boring.
that's what you take into consideration. So you go and meet with these people and you say, okay, everyone loves
Yes.
these 3 prints, these 3
Yes.
items.
That one was a dog, drop it.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll order high volume in these.
Yes,
And
exactly.
be more conservative on these items.
Yeah, my background was in merchandising and design, so I know the life and the cycle, the calendar of a piece of clothing. So at least I had that. But for advice for people that are going
Yes.
into business,
Yes.
you're never going to know everything. So I had that as my background. I didn't know sales or marketing, so that I had to learn. So I don't think it's ever going to be a perfect scenario. But yeah, it's a lot of moving parts, and right now don't have too many people working. We're hiring. Yeah,
Oh.
it's a lot. Yeah, we're hiring. Plug.
Do you,
I know, I was just
do
gonna say.
you have a mentor? And would you recommend people that are starting out in business, do you get a mentor, and how do you go about doing that?
Yeah, I think along the way I've had various mentors in different places, whether it's through courses or online. And now I have a group that I go to. It's an executive group that they're just really supportive in terms of like making big decisions or just like learning new things about business. But to your
That's
point,
great.
it's all male right now.
In your executive group currently, it's all male.
Yeah, I wish there was some
Can
other
Carrie and I
females.
join?
I would love that. Can you
We're in,
please?
yeah. We'll be there
We're
next
done.
Monday.
I want to know, do you have a favorite piece that you've made?
That's
Is
a good
there
question.
Piece that you still like, that's my favorite.
I actually think it's this robe, which is why I brought it.
I'm so mad. Are you serious?
Yes.
You're not just trying to rub it.
No, I swear.
I'm just kidding.
I like this robe
Tell
because...
me why though.
Yeah, because it's actually made of poly.
Really?
Yes, but so why I like that is because one, it's way more durable than silk, and for me, I'm always doing a million things, especially in the morning, and for me, silk's so fragile, you can snag it on things, and it gets wrinkled pretty easily, so...
Doles also.
Yeah, so this is really durable, it's machine washable, and it's probably about half the price. If this was 100% silk, we'd be in the 500s.
So it's the perfect robe.
That's what I think, yes.
We need to join her male council
Please.
team.
Executive group.
Why
Please
aren't you
come.
on it?
Wait,
You should be on
I'm
it.
in it,
But be on it.
but I'm in it.
She is on it technically
Go on
because
it.
she's in it.
I'm confused.
I am
Same.
too.
So the next point is polyester is better than silk.
You can only put poly in certain silhouettes.
And 4, don't ever give up, right?
Yes, I was
ever
just
give
gonna
up.
say
That
that.
is the truth. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't ever give up. People call me tenacious. I think that's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
I don't know. At
That's
least
an
today it
amazing
is.
quality.
And with that, we're out.